Hey everybody, this is Owen with Overtake, and today I wanted to show you a couple of our new products to help tune up your exhaust, our new exhaust hangers, and our Catback hardware kits. Starting off here with our exhaust hangers, we do have two different versions. One is a 15mm that fits 1993 to 07 Impreza WRX and STI, and one is a 12mm that fits everything 08 plus. So we are offering these as individual hangers, but also in a kit that's gonna allow you to refresh your whole exhaust system. So today we are working on our 2022 WRX, and I'm gonna be doing the whole Catback with all the hangers. So I'm gonna be opening up the kit here. Pop it open here. You can see we have the hangers as well as a nice sticker on there. So these hangers are a 70A durometer polyurethane. And as you can see here, there are 3 different holes for mounting. One is gonna be your upper chassis side. Then there are 2 holes at 1.5 inch and 2 inch. And that'll basically allow you to move your Catback up and down depending on the fitment of your rear bumper, how you want it to fit, and also ground clearance. So aside from the exhaust hangers, we're also releasing our new Catback hardware refresh kit. Now these kits are for any WRX and STI sedan 08 plus with an aftermarket 3-inch Catback. And so what we have included in here is all new hardware. This is grade 10.9 steel bolts, really good stuff, shouldn't rust out on you, as well as 4 new gaskets, one for the J-pipe or downpipe to the mid-pipe to Y-pipe, and then Y-pipe to mufflers. Now that we have everything unboxed, we're gonna hop underneath our VBWRX and remove all the factory hangers and hardware and replace it with fresh Overtake goodies. Okay, so pulling off these factory hangers can sometimes be a bit of a bear, especially if you're just using basic tools like pliers and screwdrivers and stuff. What we ended up doing is we hopped on Amazon, we spent about 20 bucks and we got this proper exhaust hanger removal tool, and that just allows us to pop them right off. Now that we have the factory hangers off here, we're gonna start replacing them with the Overtake ones. Now these are significantly stiffer and are gonna be a little bit harder to move on those hangers. So we recommend using some soapy water or a little bit of synthetic grease inside of here and on the hanger. That'll make it way easier to get these on. Right, so as I mentioned before, we do have different options for heights on these. Obviously this hole is gonna go up on the chassis side, but then these 2 lower holes, you can pick which one you want, and that's gonna change the height of your exhaust tips. That is also going to affect, if you have it higher up, you're gonna have a little more ground clearance if you're going over curbs if you're really low. But I think in this case, I'm gonna pop it on the lower one. This isn't a particularly low car, just to protect the bumper a little more, keep it from burning on the tips. I know I mentioned earlier that we were gonna hang this on the longer 2-inch holes, but over on this side, I actually hung it on the shorter ones, and I think I like the look of this a little better. So I'm gonna adjust this real quick, then we're gonna hop onto the rest of the gaskets and hardware on the Catback. Looking over the exhaust here, this flange from the J-pipe to the mid-pipe, it's actually got the wrong hardware in it and a big gap here. So I'm guessing it's leaking, and that's why this car hasn't sounded great. So I'm gonna definitely pop these off. So now that I got this apart, I'm gonna take one of our brand new gaskets. These are bi-directional, it doesn't matter which way it goes. And then 2 of our new bolts. Get this all up in place. Just feed the bolt in like so. And then do the same on the other side. So I've got this one all wrapped up here. This is by far the worst on the whole system, but I'm gonna knock out the other 3 joints real quick, and then we'll be completely done with our exhaust system refresh. So I've got everything all wrapped up, all the hangers and hardware are done. Not a terrible job, only gonna take you probably 20 to 30 minutes. So if you have an 08 Plus chassis like this, you'll see our kit does come with 4 hangers. There is a 5th one on the Y-pipe back here. If you wanna change that out, you will just wanna pick up a 5th individual hanger on its own. So if you're seeing this video, that means that our exhaust hangers and Catback hardware refresh kits are live now. So head on over to the link in the description, overtakeusa.com, and get you a couple kits. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and social media at OVERTAKEUSA, and I'll see you in the next one.